Changes at the Brown County Courthouse for the way that people go in and out of that building. The county added a new security entrance checkpoint. It's the last county courthouse of this size in the state to implement security like this. New at 4, Jamal James joins us live outside the courthouse with the details. Jamal.
That's right, Cammie. Right behind me is the complex security vestibule where the community will be going in and out of the Brown County Courthouse here on the Walnut Street side of the building starting tomorrow morning. The single point entry and law enforcement center security screening will have the public go through a metal detector and send their belongings through an x-ray screening machine. This scanner uses AI to detect weapons like firearms and knives, while the metal detector picks up metallic objects that are on you. The project costs taxpayers $3.3 million, which is under budget from the nearly $4 million originally estimated. These changes help ensure the safety of anyone that walks through these doors.
We have so many people who are required to come to the courthouse by nothing that they've done. Maybe they're a witness, maybe they're serving as a juror, maybe they've had a case initiated against them, or maybe they are here because of something that they've done. Maybe they are a defendant. Everyone in the courtroom deserves, anyone who comes to the courthouse deserves to feel safe.
This point opens for the first time starting tomorrow morning from 7:45 to 4:30 or until business is officially complete. Reporting in Green Bay, Jamal James, Action 2 News.